Did you know that in Canada, police once drove Indigenous people into the night in the winter and left them to freeze to death? A lot of Canadians aren't aware of the dark history in their country. So today we're going to talk about Starlight Tours. What is a Starlight Tour? Starlight Tours was a term used for when police officers in places like Saskatoon or Saskatchewan would pick up Indigenous people, often for being intoxicated or disorderly or homeless, and instead of taking them to a shelter, they would drive them outside of town and leave them there. Many were left without proper clothing or a phone to call for help. Several Indigenous men who were left outside ended up dying of hypothermia. One of the most infamous examples involves Neil Stonechild, a 17-year-old teenager found frozen outside in Saskatoon in 1990 after being last seen in police custody. As well as Rodney Nysis and Lawrence Wagner in 2000. A Cree man named Darrell Night survived. In January 2000, Knight was left by police at the city limits only wearing a light denim jacket, no gloves, no hat. He told them, "I'll freeze to death out here." And the officer said, "That's your fucking problem." And they drove away. Darrell survived by finding a nearby power plant and pounding on a door desperately for help. His story exposed a horrifying practice known as Starlight Tours. His courage to share his story brought this practice to light. Officers Ken Munson and Dan Hatchman, who abandoned Darrell Night, found guilty of unlawful confinement. Both were fired and sentenced to 6 months in jail. Darrell's testimony led to charges of firings, but no officers were ever convicted for causing the deaths linked to Starlight Tours. The incidents revealed a deep systemic bias in police relations when it comes to Indigenous people. In March 2024, two Mi'kmaq men from Cape Breton arrested by federal fishery officers while fishing for baby eels. Officers took their phones and their boots and dropped them off at a gas station far away from home at 1 a.m. in the morning. Had no way to contact anyone, and they had to walk for around 6 hours barefoot at night. Many Indigenous leaders and even Canada's Prime Minister called the incident extremely troubling and compared it to the historical abuses like Starlight Tours. In 2003, Saskatoon's police chief admitted that the force may have left other Indigenous people in the cold, including a woman back in 1976. In recent years, the Saskatoon police have been accused of deleting references to Starlight Tours on Wikipedia. The department admitted it, but investigators couldn't determine who did it. This history matters, and so does awareness. Please share this, learn more, and support Indigenous-led justice and policing reforms. May the souls lost to Starlight Tours rest in peace.